Suzannah here from the Tapping Association, and maybe you're here today because there's something that you really just want to let go of for good, okay? So maybe it's an old emotion, a belief, or a pattern that no longer serves you. Whatever it is, we're going to see if we can finally let it go today. Now, I know what it's like sometimes when you want to let go of something, it can feel like there's a part of you that's kind of resisting it. So you kind of thinking to yourself like, I want to let this go, but part of you is holding on, and this inner conflict can create physical and emotional tension. It's almost like this tug of war really, where you want to hold on and that you also want to let go as well. So with EFT tapping, what we're going to do is just acknowledge all these feelings of resistance, which will allow you to then just gently move forward without any judgment or pressure. Okay, so let's get started. So tapping on the side of the hand, just acknowledging that by tapping along with me, you agree to take full responsibility for your own health and well-being. And repeat what I say, either in your mind or out loud, either is fine, but just really try and feel into the words as much as you can. So even though I have difficulty letting go of, say what you want to let go of here, even though I have this difficulty letting go of, I choose to honour and acknowledge all the emotions that I'm experiencing. Even though I feel weighed down by, say what you're feeling weighed down by. Even though I feel weighed down by. And it's hard to release this feeling, I'm willing to face it with compassion for myself. Even though I've struggled for so long to let go of, say the thing you want to let go of. Even though I've struggled for so long to let go of, and it feels like part of me is holding on to it, I choose to deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself. Moving up to the eyebrow point. I feel like I can't let go of this thing. Side of the eye, it has all this emotional weight, heaviness. Under the eye, it's hard to move forward with this thing holding me back. And yet it feels like I'm holding on to it too. This tug of war. Under the nose, I feel really frustrated that I can't just release it. Like, why isn't it easy? Chin point, it feels like part of me is stuck, not able to move on. Collarbone point, I'm tired of carrying all this and I wish I could just let go. Oh, I want to let go. Under the arm. My body feels tense with all this emotion, all these feelings. Top of the head, and I know I'm holding on to this thing even though it's no longer serving me. Eyebrow point, this issue thing feels too big to let go of. Side of the eye, maybe I'm scared about what might happen if I let go. That's possible. Under the eye, maybe there's sadness and fear tied up in this somewhere. Maybe other stuff tied up with this, people, emotions, memories. Under the nose, it feels like part of me actually doesn't want to release this. But I do. Like there's some kind of subconscious inner tug or resistance. Chin point. I've been holding on to this for so long. Collarbone point. Maybe it's hard to imagine my life without this thing that I want to let go of. Like, what would it look like? But I really do want to let go. I do. Under the arm. Maybe my body's resisting letting go, even though I know it would feel better. Top of the head. What if I don't even know how to let go? Eyebrow point. What if I could start to release this little by little? What if? Side of the eye. Maybe I've held on to this for so long for some kind of protection. But I can choose to feel safe without it. Well done, you're doing so well. Under the eye. I can see when I've held on, even when it wasn't really serving my best interests. How I've held on even when it wasn't really serving my best interests. And that's okay. Under the nose. I know that in the past I have managed to let some things go, and I made it through okay. Chin point. I acknowledge how hard this is, but I also acknowledge my strength, even if I don't always feel strong. You know, it's okay not to always feel strong. Collarbone point. Maybe somewhere along the way I learned that you had to hold on to things that you shouldn't let go, or that it wasn't safe to let go. Just let anything come up here. There's no judgment. We're just exploring, being curious. Maybe it's time to shift things. Under the arm. I know that I am strong enough to get through this, and I'm capable of letting go. I'm capable. Top of the head. It's possible that I can release this with love and compassion for myself. Back to the eyebrow point. I could consider taking small steps to release this. Side of the eye. I could try tapping every day, giving myself permission to just feel, acknowledge what comes up. Under the eye. Maybe I can find some support or talk to someone who can help me through this if I'm holding on. You know, sometimes we need a bit of extra help, and that's okay. Under the nose. It can help if I really take time for myself so that I can acknowledge and process my emotions. Chin point. I can acknowledge and appreciate and explore all these different ways to feel safe while letting go. Collarbone point. Maybe tuning into gratitude or moments of peace can help me to let this go. So just think here about what else you could do. You know, you could try some kind of letting go ceremony. What might that look like? Maybe you could write down the thing that you want to let go of and burn it in a safe area, obviously. Maybe you could write it down and bury it somewhere so it kind of contributes to the earth, to regrowth. Maybe you can just visualize letting it go. You can do that now if you want to. Just visualize letting it go. See yourself letting go. Or simply using this breathing and tapping to let go. Under the arm. I choose to let go of what no longer serves me, piece by piece. Top of the head. I trust that I will find the right way to move forward while still letting go. Eyebrow point. I give myself permission to let go of this emotional burden. Take a breath, sigh it out. Side of the eye. It's safe for me to release this now. Just see it dissipating, moving, shifting in your body. Under the eye, I'm willing to let go of the sadness, the fear, the tension, whatever it is. Under the nose, I'm ready to create space for something lighter and more freeing. And that's what you're doing now, creating that space. Chin point, it's safe for me to step forward without this holding me back. I choose to let go. Collarbone point, I'm willing to trust that I can let this go and I'm letting it fade away right now. Let it fade away. Another breath here. Under the arm, I give myself permission, full permission to let go of what no longer serves me. You're commanding it here. Top of the head, I wonder if I can let go and feel lighter. And you can. So we're going to go a bit deeper with this to really let go now, okay? So we're going to do another full round. You don't need to say anything out loud here. I just want you to really focus on what I'm saying and think about letting go. Ideally, if you can, close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable to do that, just soften your gaze if you prefer, okay? So tapping gently on the eyebrow point, eyes closed, breathing softly. I want you to just focus on any resistance that you feel in your body and just notice that. Notice perhaps the tension. Notice any discomfort or any tightness that's here. Just noticing. Moving to the side of the eye. Maybe you feel this resistance emotionally, physically, or even spiritually. Notice in your body where that resistance feels the strongest. Let that awareness really deepen. Under the eye, become more aware of how this resistance feels. Maybe it feels heavy or tight or stuck. So just allow yourself to sit with this sensation for a moment, noticing it without judgment. Don't try and change it. Keep breathing, keep tapping. Under the nose. Really allow yourself to feel this discomfort. I know it's hard, but it's okay to feel the resistance. You're not pushing it away. You're not being a judgy-budgy about it. You're just being curious about it. You're just observing your physical experience. So feel those sensations more deeply. Stay with that discomfort without trying to change it. Okay, it's there and it's okay. And you're here and you're safe even with this here. Chin point. So tuning into that feeling. Maybe part of you feels a bit scared to let go of this. Maybe it feels like something is holding you back. Even though in your heart you know it is safe to release it. So just notice any fear or hesitation that comes up with letting go. Stay on the chin point, just stay with that feeling as you tap. Okay, moving to the collarbone point. So we're just acknowledging and honouring all the resistance in your body and mind, knowing that it's part of you and it's releasing in perfect time, all in good time. Maybe the time hasn't been right before, you know. Tapping gently on the collarbone, keep breathing. But maybe the time is now. So take a deep breath here and allow some release as you sigh out on that exhale. Just sigh out. Just allow some release. So you might want to tune back into that feeling in your body. And maybe you can feel the sensation changing, lifting, dissipating, dissolving. Keep saying to yourself, it's safe to let this go. Tune into that feeling. It's safe to let this go. Maybe you want to whisper this to your heart, mind and soul. Whisper it to every muscle, every ligament, every cell in your body. It's safe to let this go. It's safe to let this go. It's safe to let this go. Keep breathing it out. Well done. So move to the under the arm point now. Knowing it's okay to feel stuck or resistant sometimes. You're a perfectly imperfect human being. We hold on to stuff we don't need to hold on to, you know. But you have so much power within you. And your natural state is that one of flow and freedom and possibility. That's your natural state, not being stuck and holding on to all this old stuff. You were never meant to carry all these heavy burdens forever. It's safe to let this go. Keep saying that to yourself. And deep inside you, you already have that strength, that wisdom, and that courage to release what no longer serves you. It's there already. Well done. Move to the top of the head, knowing now that you're stepping into the willingness to let go. And that is a really powerful state to be in, that being willing. You've showed up here today, you're willing. And you're willing to release it physically, emotionally, spiritually, at the pace that feels right for you. Maybe you still want to hold on a bit, and that's okay. But I want you to feel the shift of being open to release, even if it's just a tiny amount right now. Keep breathing, keep tapping, knowing that every little bit of space that you create invites in that peace, lightness and freedom. It's safe to let this go. It's safe to let this go. I am letting this go. I am letting this go. Well done. So open your eyes now, take a breath. And let's finish up with some nice empowering affirmations. Well done you. Have a little shake if you need to. Eyebrow point. I'm ready to move forward with peace in my heart. Side of the eye. I trust myself to release what's no longer needed. I trust myself. I trust myself. Under the eye, I'm free from the emotional weight I've been carrying. Maybe you feel a bit lighter, a bit freer. Under the nose, I choose to feel light and at ease. Chin point, I'm worthy of emotional freedom and peace. Just to say here, I feel a bit lighter too, so I think I've let go of something, which is good. Collarbone point, I embrace the process of letting go, knowing that it serves my highest good. Under the arm, I'm open to receiving healing, love, joy. Top of the head, I'm strong, I'm capable, and I'm at peace with letting go. I am letting this go. I am letting this go. Well done. Stop tapping there. Let's take a nice breath together. So breathing in through the nose, all the way down, and then nice stretch and exhale. So just notice how you feel. Maybe you feel lighter, freer, a bit more kind of calm and peaceful. I'd love to hear about your experience with this. Feel free to share in the comments. It really makes my heart sing whenever I hear from you. I love hearing from you. Thank you so much for tapping with me today. Remember, it's safe to let go. You are letting go. Maybe you have let go already. Take care of yourself. Bye.